What's up guys, Francisco here. So last time I've talked about why I prefer thinner picks, but I haven't talked about size and material yet, so let's do this. Oh, by the way, if you want to skip the talk and just go straight to the comparison, go to this minute mark. If you take two picks with identical shape and thickness, they will still sound nothing like the other if the material is different. The thing is, there's picks out there made out of every possible material, but without a shadow of a doubt, I do believe that Tortex is the best for rock and metal. So one day my OCD kicked in and I decided to compare all my picks. So I recorded the same riff over and over and over and over with all of them. So after this huge comparison, the result was that every time I was using a Tortex pick, the chunk that I could hear and feel was just way more compared to other materials. It just has this massive pissed off sound that no other material in my opinion can achieve. But this now leaves us to the size side of things. After comparing all my picks, I did notice that even with the same Tortex material, there was still a drastic difference in between, let's say, a smaller Jess 3, a Jess 3 XL, a T3, a regular Tortex, and so on. Smaller picks like a Jess 3 just don't have the same attack and the same firm tone of the bigger ones. And that's because they're so tiny, there's just a little tip sticking out of the fingers, and that translates in less volume and a smaller tone, for a lack of a better term. Now I know lots of you will say, but I love my Jess 3, it's so effortless and I'm so much faster and more precise with it. And trust me, I was exactly like that. But after the comparison I did, I was like, why should I sacrifice my tone? So I forced myself to use bigger picks, and after 1 week I just couldn't go back to the Jess 3. Now it just feels like a toy to me. Not only that, but I truly believe that a bigger pick makes you feel more connected with the strings, because there's more tips sticking out, and you feel more the dragging of the pick from string to string, especially with techniques such as sweep picking. So essentially I would strongly recommend to use a bigger pick even for practice purposes. But now finally let's compare my overall favorite pick, which is the Dunlop Tortex 3 0.88, with one of the most common picks ever, the Nylon Jess 3. I've played both with the same intensity and as well as I could, so let's hear them in action. As you can hear from the samples, the Tortex 3 has much more attack and chunk compared to the Jess 3, which to be honest doesn't really sound that bad, but still is just too dry and bland in comparison. That being said, of course my taste and my technique might differ from yours, so of course your results may vary, but I'm still pretty convinced that a bigger Tortex pick is the way to go for rock and metal. I would go even as far to say that if you record metal bands and you let them use Jess 3s, well, next time at least try another pick and then see for yourself. So that's it for today guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below what you would like to see next. Last but not least, subscribe to my channel and make sure to activate the bell button so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Thanks for watching and I will see you guys next time.